back, family. Welcome back to Respect the Times, a cross-generational talk show between fathers and sons. I'm That's Just Pat.
Cam.
Oh.
White Tee Boog, aka Baby Snow. Because I stay with a white tee on, but we can move past that.
But where's the baby from? You're not a baby, sir.
I'm the youngest one on the show.
Correct.
Is it?
Yes,
Is it?
absolutely correct. Absolutely correct.
Baby Snow. Old Snow. Only Snow I know is the informer. I know his age, but I just
you know
he's a baby.
And
All right.
school now.
What the fuck did you just say?
He don't even know.
Nobody knows.
I don't know what that is.
All right. You guys are horrible, man. All right, this episode we're gonna be talking about the Buffalo shooting, the infamous Buffalo shooting. It's not even like it's the first one of its kind though.
At all.
But I don't know. It's like it's getting worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
These people are getting bolder and just out just killing people just because you're in a supermarket, just because you're black.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting crazy, man.
That's. I mean, you guys showed me the video. I mean, I heard about it, and the video was disturbing, to say the least. Like, when I saw the video, I was like, "Yo, like, there's no way this could be real." Like,
Yeah, because it looked like a video game.
Yeah, it looked like a Call of Duty video game,
Mm-hmm.
and it looks like that was what he was trying to get at and try to do too. But I'm just afraid right now of copycats.
Yeah,
Of somebody trying to actually redo
because
that.
he's a copycat of some
Yeah,
some
he
sort.
definitely took that idea from what he already done seen before.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I heard that he drove a hot minute to get where.
Yeah.
No,
Like
he
2 hours,
he did a little surveillance. I was reading up on it. He did it. He checked it out. The like in his notes that they found, they saw that he was like, "Oh, I hope this," because I think the security guard there was black.
Yeah.
He was like, "I hope this black security guard doesn't hurt me, or kill me, or physically harm me." I'm like, you know, this is I don't know. The world is getting worse and worse. But like for people like that, I don't think the police should apprehend them. They should like just kill them right there on the spot. Those like honestly, people like that, in my opinion, I think they should make it to a courthouse
Because he's gonna plead insanity, and he's gonna end up living in the families that all passed away.
Yeah.
Like they're just thinking about it. You just know your loved one went to the grocery store to go buy something, and some idiot ran in there and just shot it up for nothing, no reason. They weren't mad because they got laid off their job. There's no
dumb.
reason.
Yeah,
It's
no
just
reason, boy.
hateful.
Hate crime, and then because they're a certain color.
Yeah,
That be
You know?
that fear controlling now.
yeah.
Nah,
Basically,
that's hate.
Yeah, that's.
but it's
That
they're
what
scared
hate
too though.
come from, fear.
Yeah, they're scared too though.
Mhm.
That's a fact. You right.
Yeah, because you like at going to the grocery store, going to church. Who? I don't know, man.
Yeah,
It's
you
like
lighting up churches and slow.
But think about it. It's such a cowardly move. He's gonna go to a spot that he knows they're gonna be
Nobody
defenseless people. No one's gonna be able to defend themselves. Because you don't go to a grocery store thinking, well, now you are probably.
Yeah.
But you don't go to a grocery store thinking, let me arm myself and let me get myself prepared just in case somebody run up in here. So these people that do shootings at schools, same thing. You know there's no one there that's gonna retaliate back at you. So they're cowards. They know there's no one there at a church that's gonna retaliate back at you. But if you go to a establishment, you know there might be a few people in. Like, say if you go to what are we thinking? Anything, like a mall. Even a mall, you might find a person that might hit back at you. You know what I mean? Like, but they're not gonna do that.
This is why I say you gotta match their intensity, kill them right there on the spot. Because if you don't, it's like you gotta put the fear. You gotta put fear in the other people who won't do that. Because if I do that and you see, oh, I'm just going to jail, they actually apprehended him. No, you can't.
That was one of the hardest things for me to listen to that story when y'all showed it to me, because it was like in the middle of watching it, I wanted to turn off the video.
Yeah.
I just wanted to know, how did it end at that point? And then when you guys showed me that handcuffs and him walking into a car, I was like, that enraged me. I was like, so no one at least got a punch in or elbow or something.
Remember, you get touched.
This is why, like I said about the police thing, bro. There's no way it takes 4 people to apprehend a guy for a counterfeit $20 bill.
Mm-hmm.
When this motherfucker has a assault rifle and y'all could apprehend him peacefully. Come on, man.
Well,
it doesn't make sense.
Did
you see here?
Multiple clips,
a stick.
Yeah, and body armor.
Yeah, that boy ready for war.
So yeah, even if in that particular case, I 100% agree with you, because if you walk up anywhere dressed in full body armor and you had guns in your car and you had a gun on you and you didn't kill anybody, I still think they should put hands on you and
you're not at war.
Like what are you're going for a reason. You're going anywhere you're going. Even if they caught him before he could do it, I still believe like, yo, this guy was going for bodily harm for a lot of people. And it actually ended up happening, and it's like, dang, like, you mean to tell me when you finally caught him, like, what, you try to talk him down?
Bro,
what's wrong?
I don't understand it, because
that don't make no sense.
You're killing kids with toy guns,
right?
But you're not killing a motherfucker with a real gun. Mm-hmm. It doesn't make sense to me, bro. It doesn't. It just I don't know.
And these people just, you know, like I like big prayers for the families.
Yeah.
Because you know, at the end of the day, you just don't believe that this is possible or it should happen. That you went out your house for something as simple as saying you just went to go buy a can of some sodas. You're about to have a party. You went to the grocery store, and to find out that your loved one is not coming back home anymore because of some knucklehead that just felt like doing something based on hate. And for him to be as young as he is, this is another thing I want to touch. How are you that hateful of a race of people if you're 18 or 17 years old? That means it was taught to you.
Yeah, somebody.
That's what I'm about to say. He probably not even a mastermind behind that.
It was taught to you. Your upbringing was strong in hate like that. Mm-hmm. I don't think that young.
It might not be his parents though, but it might have been the people he was hanging with.
Somebody
something.
He ran into somebody.
Because I don't think that just comes from
that fair.
Because I laugh because it's so weird that I think one of his aunts or something said it was some kind of way it was due to COVID.
The isolation from COVID. Like what?
Wait, this happened recently.
Yeah.
So isn't COVID kind of like slowly kind of?
There was never a reason for her to say it out her mouth.
They use so many excuses, bro. But like I say, man, there's no reason he should even go to trial, because it's not like he has the camera. He's showing you what he's doing. What are we going to?
And he said what he was going to.
What are you going to trial for?
Yeah.
For what?
But see, if we go back to our episode that we did about the cops, this is the big flaw of the justice system. That's the big flaw.
That's like what the guy name is, Kyle Rittenhouse, the white dude.
Mm-hmm. Kyle Rittenhouse.
He walked free. He ain't even in jail no more. He doing podcasts.
That shit crazy.
Wow. That's why I said it goes to show that the standards of society just isn't equal, and it doesn't look like it's getting close to being that way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the money, and I don't know. I say money, but then it all comes back to the segregation back in the early times and stuff like that. There's still people that just think that way. That blacks are inferior to whites.
There was I was reading up on it. There was a part where he was full body armor and got a camouflage duffel bag next to him, sitting on a bench somewhere, and the lady saw him. She just told him he can't be there. And I'm like, if any reason to call the police.
Yeah.
But
but then yes.
You look suspicious.
Let that be you.
Yeah, of course. If it was
no, you didn't have to have the body armor.
I know. Who would have just been out in my tank top?
You didn't have to have the body armor. It would have been it would have been a highly suspicious black male.
He's dangerous.
And
sad part about a lot of this, I don't know about everybody else, but I'm kind of acting at the same time. And not to say like, because I do feel for all the victims, but like, seeing this so much, it kind of like makes you a little bit desensitized.
I was going to say that too. If you see it on a regular basis, because
it's like for me personally, like I feel. Don't get me wrong. I would hate for it to happen, but when I see these things happen, it's like
so often
it happen again.
It's like
just
damn.
like
It's
basically,
like you know somebody that keep going to jail. You just they went back. All right, cool.
They're like
they
police killing black men.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to
so
say.
much.
In the beginning, like the first couple ones, you was like, damn, that's messed up. Now you be like, another one?
Another one.
And then at the end of it, I honestly don't even be expecting too much. Like I don't even be
expecting them boys to get touched at all.
That's when you
like
know
when everybody was mad about the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. Like, oh, he didn't go to jail. Blah blah blah. In my head, I'm like, damn, that shit wrong. But I'm not surprised. Like
already.
Honestly, that's my response to a lot of it. It's like I don't want it to happen, but I'm not surprised at all.
Yeah. Well, I started feeling like yo, this world is really messed up. I already felt like that, but the one that like pushed me over the edge was the Trayvon thing, because I was like, the police literally told you, yo, go home, leave him alone. You're just you're not even. I don't even think he was a neighborhood security guy. And I'm like, he was like, oh, they always get away.
Just live.
And
they always get away. I'm hungry.
Man, I'm like, man, it's like people like that. It gets worse and worse. Like the little bit of start, it's like a snowball effect. Mm-hmm. It's getting bigger and bigger. Soon it's gonna be like it's like, because now I know we all get those texts. Hey, they planning on do something at this store.
I got.
So it's creating a panic.
2 days I got from a friend of mine that's a cop. Sent me one saying that.
Yeah.
And be careful, you know. And then I got one from, I think you guys were in the text that I got one.
And I got one from
it's good to say be careful, but what can you do?
It's not
a motherfucker got a whole assault rifle on you.
The only be careful you could do is like, you know, most of the establishments that people work for, they have little drills, even schools, that if an active shooter comes in there, what they should try to do and how they should try to, you know, they got drills but who's ready for that? When it happens, like, you're gonna remember.
All you thinking is run.
Yeah, you
know,
hide. Some people freeze when they're scared like that, and they just hide.
Yeah.
Others run and try to protect themselves like that, but you don't know, man. You just don't know. I find that like school shootings, I'm like, that's a thing now. No, not even the shootings, the drills. I'm sorry. When it first was happening, there was a part in school where they stopped everyone, like how we did fire drills.
Yeah,
and they made you prepare.
Code red.
Lock the school down.
Yeah. But they, like, I remember in school, I used to think, like, man, this is so stupid.
It will never happen.
They keep making us do this, and this is so stupid.
But I think all schools have a police officer now. At least one. I think they do. Every school has a police officer now.
Most of them I've seen.
Do you think the law should have passed where the teachers could carry?
Yeah.
I feel like
What do you think?
Why not? Get there. I think they should.
It's no, because it's.
I think they should. Yeah, definitely.
I don't know, because it's like it's a toss up. Because
teachers might get into it. Yeah.
These kids are.
Yeah, they're different.
Well, they talk crazy.
Because I know if I'm a teacher, you ain't even got your homework. I'm busting. I'm popping with. Fuck your homework at, man. I done told you. Nah.
Oh, you gonna be pulling out?
But all jokes aside, but like, I don't know, because it's different, because these kids are so big now.
Well,
they can take the gun.
Well, okay.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah, you're looking at kids are so big now, bro.
If that happens, then that's even, man.
Yeah.
I'm saying not even them taking the gun. I mean, just putting these guns in the schools. Mm-hmm. It'll be like a whole nother set of training to be a teacher.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you're gonna have to go to that would
that's
be
a whole other set of training.
Because remember in the episode we did about the police, I was like, teachers and police got to go through more extensive training, and I'm like, if you combine them, a teacher cop.
That's damn near.
Oh my goodness!
You
like,
in the field.
Yeah, that would be very.
I think it should be like for every like maybe 10 teachers.
That's the whole school.
Yeah, boy.
10 teachers is the whole
We
school.
having
Nah, what type of school y'all went to?
For real, man. It's like it's about 60 kids in one class.
What school you went to, boss? I ain't go to that one.
Yeah,
Nah, but it's about at least almost 80 teachers in a school.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying for about the security guards maybe should be able to carry.
I was about to say, boy, give me
You have
the
to have
security
some-
guard.
And you would have maybe like one security guard for every 10 teachers or something,
But-
like some ratio of that sort.
Now listen, this is a touchy subject because, I mean, this shooting and the fact we bringing it up right now, and the episode we had about the police, it ties in a little bit together because if you give the gun to the police, to the security guards, how do we know they won't become like the police that we were having a disagreement with, saying they're too powerful? They think that they run stuff because they have firearms. Not in your school with your kids, they might take it overboard.
They'll need
that training.
That was
Psych
talking about
tests
that
and all-
episode.
annually.
Yeah, because think about it. Now you're dealing with, you got to think. We're thinking protect our kids, but you put a gun in a person's hand. Remember, we think police protect people, but you put a gun in their hand, it changes their mentality. It's like, I got the power, I got a gun, I got this, I got that. So in the schools, they might start over flexing their authority on people because they know they got firearms. So it's just this is crazy. Like
The world is getting crazy.
Yeah,
man.
but you know what? Do you believe? Because I'm a big conspiracy theory thinker like this. I don't believe the world is getting worse. I just think we're put up on game on it now.
Yeah, you can see everything.
I think it was just as bad, if not worse, back then. It's just we didn't have the resources and the technology to see everything that was happening globally, and we wouldn't have known about a Buffalo shooting this quick or
It'd have
seen
been
it
like
on the
next
internet
week.
and seen the video, and we'd have probably picked up on it.
2-3 days.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Now we got such fast access to information and footage. So I think back then, man, it was probably, because remember, back then it was accepted. They could kill us. And it wouldn't be a big thing.
I don't know, bro. I think the world is getting a little worse because remember it was like when you were a kid, life was so much better because like it wasn't like you could fight and not kill each other.
Getting worse. That's what's getting worse. The hood.
Like we could fight and be friends the next day. Now you fight, you want to kill somebody. I don't know if it's the food, the television, or what it is, but it's just like
It's the
This is what
media,
I'm-
the television.
this is what I'm
the
saying.
music.
I'm
It's like they're pushing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
because
think
when
it's
you
kinda like
when you watch the news, 85% of it is something bad. Then
Well, that's what-
the
no,
last
but-
15 seconds they'll show.
No, but
hey, we rescued a
that's
cat out of a tree.
strategic. That's strategic. That's done to, okay, the
People
biggest,
like that shit.
yes, I was going to say, to me, the biggest scare tactic is the news. Because think about it, I'm going to go with something pretty tough too, but not as tough as what we're talking about. A hurricane.
Mm-hmm.
When a hurricane is coming, don't they try to make us like we all going to die?
Boy, every time. Boy.
That's the money part. Though.
If it-
Okay.
if it hit
Get you
right
so-
here,
get you
So
go
where
buy
do you
everything.
think the most money comes from? It's from making you afraid.
They know how to
When
run
they
up.
make you afraid, they know you're gonna go spend money to protect yourself.
Yeah.
So that's, I think, a big thing in society. And right now, this topic we're talking about, the Buffalo shooting, and this I don't even want to say the guy's name. Fuck him. I don't even want to give him no like credit or anything or make his name come out of my mouth. Yeah, I don't want to make nothing. So what he just did, the news, I didn't see it as strong in the news as it should have been or whatever. But I think that the footage and everything is to make everyone afraid, make everyone think, man, I need to get out there and arm myself and go spend money, buy more. I just think that's what news does. It makes people spend, go out there, because fear makes you think, yo, man, I need to protect myself and go spend some money and do this. Because if you listen to
You
the
see
news-
it every time.
Yeah.
Though. Every
I don't
time
even
some
watch it.
hurricane or something, the grocery store is out of water, everything having the
And
time. They
then-
don't even need all that.
and the hurricane just come and be like, boop.
What?
That's it. And you be like,
Knock out
I got
power
all
for
this
it.
stuff.
One year it was like I was like, did the hurricane come? Like, Them boy bought all the water, all the toilet paper.
And guess what? The people who are really in need of the help of the hurricanes are the ones in the islands that live in like wooden zinc houses. That when the hurricane come to them, no, for real, the house, the roof's made out of zinc. As soon as the hurricane come, it wiped them out. We are living in concrete, strong, durable,
wood.
and we're the ones going out there spending all the money.
We got it though.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I don't even watch the news though.
Yeah, my news, Twitter.
I was gonna say that's actually the news for people now. Yeah. Social media.
Yeah, I use social media.
I just when I look around, see people like, what are they doing? Well, there's something new, something going on.
Yeah,
huh?
something new going on. Something new going on. But I mean, this shooting thing, man. Like, if you guys would have never showed it to me, I don't think I would have seen it. Yeah. When y'all told me about it, I was like, Buffalo, what happened? And then when you showed it to me, I'm like, and I was a little bit like him, like, you know what, again, shit. But this one is on like footage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's why I was just like, oh wow, okay.
No, he recorded it himself.
Yes.
That's the only difference with this one. So
yes.
Honestly, when I seen it, I was just like, that boy bold. Like
That boy mind scrambled, boy.
They should go to a different jail. What about that?
Man, there shouldn't be no jail. That
No,
should be
drop
about
it
a
in.
month process.
They're going to put him in jail. We know this.
yeah.
Let's just say if they go with what we want, because we want him done.
Yeah,
right?
He doesn't
Put him in a
deserve to
chair.
breathe
Yes,
out air.
put him immediately or give him a day or two and then chair him. But how about if they don't do that, which we know they're not going to do, you put him in a jail with people that
People
you
who
know,
he tried to kill.
Yes.
The people who he killed.
like people that are like, hey, look, these guys right here.
Are killers.
Yeah.
Y'all all killers. All y'all.
He's a killer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So put him in a jail with.
I feel like nothing ain't gonna happen to him.
They're gonna try to put him in a protective jail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
gonna
gonna
have him
A
in
psych ward,
lavish.
something, something like a mental institution.
They gonna have him somewhere where he good. Why?
But how is it that you put him in a mental institution, and let's say they do put him in a psych ward or mental institution? I think anyone that takes lives or multiple lives has something wrong with them up there in their head, and I guarantee you, some of the ones in prison that has done that, they ain't in no psych ward.
Nope.
Especially if they're of color. If they're of color, they dropping them right in the middle of the toughest part of going there because they want to punish him. You see what I'm saying? With this dude, put him right there with them. I guarantee you he wouldn't last long there.
I be feeling like stuff like that don't happen to them type of dudes because they be, I ain't gonna say who, but they be set up to do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They be too normal and too good after and during it. They don't be bothered.
Yeah, because
Oh, snap, you know what I
Then
just
they
thought
get
about?
away with it so good. Like, come on, you know
What
they
I
got
just-
set up for that.
What I just thought about. That's crazy. I'm about to take back what I just said. You put him in prison, there's people in prison that are going to welcome him.
Yeah.
And be like, oh yeah, come on our side. Yeah,
Yeah.
man, how many people you killed? Dap them up and be like, yo, you're a soldier in our fight against the other race. You know what I'm saying? So you might get protected if you go in there.
The system isn't designed for us. That's it. It's
Yeah.
just there's no other
Never
way around.
was.
It's like
Never
just like
was.
with the when they stormed the White House. Come on, bro. We barely could get a visit there.
Man, we could
Storming?
barely do a parade.
Come on,
We
man.
could barely do a parade.
With
We
guns.
could barely do a peaceful march.
You see,
Shut it down.
Let
you
us
seen the
try
guy-
to go
He
run
took
up
a
in
picture in front of it, smoking a joint.
Yeah, and literally kick back in the chair,
Yeah.
took pictures
Wait,
inside.
nothing happened to that
I'm like,
boy?
that's the spot where they make all the laws, right there. And there's people in there sitting down.
with
And then
masks and paint and all types
freedom of
of
speech, right?
guns and like nigga, y'all niggas just ran up in.
That's why I say,
Ran up
listen,
in
they
it.
got
Got him in the gate.
Listen, the moral of the story is you got to make an example out of people like that, so other people won't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Once you make an example out, oh, that's what they
I
doing
think
to the
so.
people who do that. Oh, I ain't doing that. There's a difference. Like when you was growing up, having multiple siblings, you seen if your sister saw you getting popped for doing something, she was like, oh, I ain't doing that.
Yeah,
That's how it goes.
Discipline.
I was the
Well,
they learned from me.
Yeah, exactly.
Discipline,
You saw what happened to Cam?
accountability.
They were like, you saw what happened to Cam? Why?
I
I've been
learned the
doing
hard way.
that.
I learned like that from my brothers.
Yeah, exactly.
I watched them get destroyed. It was like, okay,
I'm good.
I'm good. I don't need to do none of that. Man, you scary. Yup.
Yeah, you saw what they did to you, boy.
Maybe you didn't get a front row seat to see what they were doing to you, but I saw it.
Yeah.
So
Anything about this show, I think should happen to them. They make an example out of their ass. Make an example out of them. It'll deter other people from trying to do that.
Make an example out of them is what I think all of us would say. Hold them account. Yo, you did this. Do this to them. If you do, and I guarantee you, the amount of copycats will slow down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like, okay, we'll do it, but damn, did you see what they did to the last dude in Buffalo?
You know what'll happen? It'll stop the little fake ones that are trying to get little fame. Like it'll make at least the real people that feel that way show themselves, as opposed to the little fake ones that just want.
But it only, bro. It's sad to say it only happens here. You try that in another country.
Oh no, it's
my God.
Yeah.
Cut your damn hand off for stealing.
On site, they're gonna do it.
On site,
On site, like when the cops come,
Yeah.
he killed how many people?
They're not even coming to apprehend you.
Yeah.
When they call them to come, they're driving. They're like, how many people he killed? Yeah. Oh man, load up. We taking him down.
Or that black bag at, put it on the head.
For real. For real. And then what they say, stealing in countries, you steal, hands
chop
gone.
your hand off, boy.
So it really makes you think about stealing. Like, yo, I need this.
You on death still, boy.
A whole terrorist. He a whole terrorist, man.
Yeah, of course he's a terrorist, and he should be treated as such. He should be treated as such, an American terrorist, in fact. That's crazy.
I want to put that on there.
You just walking around killing unarmed people.
They don't believe there's
for,
no such thing as them for some reason. They all got a mental issue or something.
So in society, okay, this is another crazy fun fact. Have you guys ever seen that with a black person?
No, not at all.
First of all, who gonna sell us that kind of gun in a regular store?
Okay, you could. Let's say no. It could happen, but I'm just saying.
Can,
have you ever seen it or heard it?
Them boys gonna get
That there's they went. Wasn't the DC shooter a black guy? But they found out that something was crooked behind it. Like he wasn't really him.
No. Yeah.
Something he pleading not guilty or something, saying it wasn't him or something like that.
You see how it is? What is
Even if that he was, that's just one. You don't know anymore.
80 of them.
You don't know anymore. Even if, but
kindergarten shootings.
Kindergarten shootings.
Kindergarten.
And that's how wrong they is too.
Like that.
They aiming at churches and
just like the guy going to movie theaters.
The one with the Joker, right? The Batman show. He went in there and shot up the movie.
You killing jets.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy. This is a real cry out to the system. I mean, our voices are, powerful in certain ways. Remember we were talking about the Image show too, and like the people that we thought like LeBron. Those guys got a stronger voice than, of course, a lot of other people.
Speaking of that, he spoke on the cow thing. Now that guy's suing him.
See,
like
this is what I think can make changes. The narrative of us people, like black people, when we get to the point of like famous and popular, I think if we want to keep our popularity, I don't want to say there's a group of people above us, which there always is, that will say, if you speak on these particular topics too much,
you're getting blackballed.
Yes, we're going to kind of hold you back from what you're kind of destined to have. So I believe back in the 60s, the athletes and entertainers, they were all about black pride and black like Jim Brown and what's the guy, Oscar Robinson, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. They were like a union. Muhammad Ali. Even though they were in different sports, they were all friends, and they all and that's all they were screaming. Today, money just makes the more powerful people just kind of like go stay to yourself, go do what you want. And there's so much money in the world, you can divide us with that. And these other guys have the voices, and you know how many people they got like great photos of like Muhammad Ali with Malcolm X. You know what I'm saying? Two powerful guys. Even Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, in photos, like even though their views are like slightly different, but they know their common goal is peace for our kind and stuff like that. And it's like now that's hard. You don't find that.
Everybody puppets.
Yeah, everyone kind of like, okay, you might hear one guy speak out, and you be like, yo, where's this other guy? If this other guy and this guy come together with him, man, you know how powerful that would be? Like, think of some of the biggest popular. It don't got to be all basketball.
Yeah.
It could be a football player, a basketball player, a popular.
Bob Marley would like that.
Exactly.
Bob
That's why I say
Marley
the
was like
'60s.
Sir,
It was
what you gotta
different.
realize when you're like that, there's a target on you.
Yeah,
You
they
gotta,
tear
you
down
gotta, you gotta
every
embrace
time.
that, because you gotta embrace it though. But you gotta stay strong, because usually, like you say, back in the '60s when they were doing that, most of them they set them up with some kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
or they killed them.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
That's exactly how it be.
Mm-hmm. And that's I get the fear of the entertainers and athletes now where they don't want to do it because they're like, you know, they're probably okay for these guys to get killed, the Malcolm X's and all that. They were threatened a lot of times, hundreds of times. We're gonna kill you. We're gonna kill you. Shut your mouth. Close your mouth. They kept doing it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Boy, them boy was
They
going
kept doing it.
through
So you know, there's some type of verbal or whatever kind of threat to the guys nowadays to tell them to kind of shut up. Like just what is it? Just dribble.
Shut up and dribble.
Yeah,
Shut
they
up and
told
dribble.
Braun, shut up and
You know
dribble.
what I'm saying? Like there's kind of threats like that. That's to me that's a threat.
But that's
If
a
a
big
person
threat.
tells me like, yo, just
Shut
stay
up
out
and
of
do
the
what you
politics and all that and just dribble the ball and entertain us. But your platform, I believe, like this is our platform right now.
Yeah.
We use it to say what we feel and, you know, whoever it could reach out and touch,
Uh-huh.
it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But you got a person that got 9 to 10 million followers. That people that look at them and look up to them. And if he says, hey, look, man, this is what I think we should do, that's powerful. Because you think about a person that looks up to you, like your kids.
They get
Your law-
targeted though.
Their law is pretty much what you say.
Yeah,
For a long time in their lives, what you say is their law. They believe that
yeah,
straight to the death until they get their certain age and they're like, okay, well, I can kind of vary from that a little bit. But, you know, like I think the entertainers now, man, we got to hold them a little bit accountable to be stronger, you know, and do a little bit more. I don't say entertainers, the people of power. They should be a little bit more like that. Because the little people like us, we try and it's just like, we ain't worried about them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my belief when it
Yeah.
comes to that.
The problem with that is they get hit with like, I seen it before. Like somebody will speak on it and something random happened.
Yes.
They had jail time. They had to serve or something.
Yes.
You be like, bro,
They
what?
found
They've been
something.
famous for like 10 years.
Yeah.
They found something on him.
Yes.
Found
yes.
something. Hit
It's
with
always,
something crazy.
it's always something, man. It's always something, man. I don't believe nothing happens spontaneously, like Boog just said. I don't believe so.
Yeah.
I think it was done because this guy get a little bit too powerful right now.
He's speaking on something he shouldn't be.
Yeah. We need
They
to
do that,
move.
yo. If you don't play their game, they do that to you, though. Dog, if you don't play their game, they're gonna find something on you. So you just gotta
Or they
stay
gonna make
strong.
it.
Yeah,
Of course, they could create stuff. They control the media.
that's
And
all
all they
take.
gotta do is tear you down from a financial standpoint first, and then once they do that, the rest just starts crumbling. Like look at all the athletes and the entertainers.
Deshaun Watson.
I
Yeah,
was
they-
just thinking.
yeah.
That. I was just thinking about him too.
Yeah, just tear them down.
Dog said he want out. They was like, well,
No.
you know.
22 lawsuits. Sexual accusation.
They did that.
What them
Then they do it
hit
to
you
Michael
like
Vick
22?
with the dog fighting.
Yeah, who
Michael
the hell?
Vick.
Who goes to prison for dog fighting?
Dog fight.
But wait, think about it.
Who goes to prison
Was-
for that, sir?
Was Vick not at the top of the league? Was Watson
got the biggest
not
contract.
one of the best?
Top 3. It's supposed to be,
But-
he's the next up to get a big contract.
Yeah.
Tiger Woods.
Oh, boy.
They dug it up. He
They-
was the best, the
Yeah.
richest guy in the world, the richest athlete in the world. Dug it up.
They
Well,
made his cheating seem
Oh
like,
my
boy, he
goodness.
had about 30 people who killed him.
Bill Cosby.
in the house. Yeah, another one, Cosby.
Boy,
Somebody told me he was finna buy a
ABC.
yeah,
ABC.
boy, they hit him with it,
NBC.
boy.
Yeah.
NBC.
So yeah, it's strategically. To me, I think it's strategically done.
Yeah,
I believe so. I
They
mean,
know how to do it.
conspiracy theory by O. I think it was
Yeah,
done.
baby.
Well, we better be careful,
Oh.
boy. Alright.
Speaking too much.
Y'all don't know how they can catch Dr.
Finna
Umar
get
yet.
a knock. Knock on the
Alright, well,
studio
I'm
door.
out. Y'all talking about that, man. I'll holler at y'all next
Jumping
episode,
show.
man.
Jump into another show.
I'm with y'all. I'm with it to the bus out, man.
Oh snap! Yeah, that is.
We sit here and knock on the door, boom, 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 boom.
What?
Like, yo, who know we here?
Stop him now. Stop.
We just want to ask a few questions. We just
That's
want to ask
it.
a few questions.
That's it. No problem, sir.
So y'all know, we'll do it like this. Y'all know if something happened to us, y'all know they did it to us.
Boy,
Just remember me.
See, no names.
Go out with a fight, man. Go out. That's all I ask. Go out with a fight. Cause if they come,
Hey, I'm
I'm
taking one.
going out fight. I'm
Listen,
gonna take about
I
2 or
don't-
3.
All I know
I'm
is
taking about 2 or 3 with me, at least.
I know I was told this. Like I might not be able to get all of them, but the one I get, they gonna remember me for the rest of my life, boy. Or whoever see it, gonna remember that for the rest of their life. Cause that one,
Yeah.
They been like come to my house and try to catch me. I done watched enough Batman. I'm gonna throw some thumbtacks on the floor on them. Be in a cut with a rubber
So
band.
you got thumbtacks by your bed.
chemicals,
You
nigga.
got, so you
Smoke
doing Home Alone tactics.
Oh,
That ain't gonna work.
They got on boots.
He got
sir.
some jacks on the floor.
Put oil on the floor and all that.
These guys here. All right, man. Y'all got anything else?
Not on that.
No.
I don't even. I, to
Warm
be
up
honest with you,
the-
that
warm
was
up
a
the
tough.
dog.
That was a tough.
Episode.
Yeah, because I didn't really want to even talk about it.
Yeah,
I
that
knew
was
we
tough.
had to.
Well, we got to. We got to talk about it because it needs to be talked about. You got to be careful out there, man. You got to, I don't know. Like, I guess, bro, I wouldn't even, I just hope I see him first. If I'm in a situation like that, I hope I see him first.
Honestly,
Yeah. Because he ain't going to get too many more people.
What would you try to tackle him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
If you saw him running with the
If I'm in a grocery store, nigga, I better not be on a can aisle.
What?
I'm throwing every can at buddy.
Slinging a Campbell.
A can of soup, nigga. You said a can of soup
Meaning
to the
you
head.
were not gonna run first.
hey, listen,
I don't think so.
I can't say I'm.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I'm about to say, boy, me
I don't think
personally,
so.
boy, I'm hitting that. I'm running.
Well, I know when I used to run back in the day, I was like a 4.7.
Nah, you're not that fast.
I think that day.
You know that speed be different though, boy. When it's
Yeah.
life or death, boy.
I think that day I might have to tap into
Nah.
my inner life force.
Usain Bolt had to see me that day.
Yeah.
boy.
He's
You
gonna
can line
and I
him up right. And just
Now,
clap
if you're
me.
cornered, I get like not
You
cornered,
done.
but yeah, you're done. But if you're getting to the point where it's like, okay, you know, you gotta fight or you gotta defend yourself, that's different. But at first, it's you're taught to
flight,
down, run, keep down and run.
flight then fight.
Mm,
Don't
taking
run forward, boy. Hit
This is
corners.
my moment.
Hit
What's your moment to be a hero?
Top flight security. We got action.
Get on the news, yeah. I seen him walk in.
Yeah,
That's
that's
just
me.
Pat
Yeah.
tackled him.
That's
yeah,
me.
I seen him,
You should-
and I was just
That's
like, yo,
me.
gotta make it, gotta
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the one telling the story.
I'm looking like.
Oh, that's what everybody gonna say to me.
I'm talking about me.
Oh, I'm gonna be like,
I'm
hey,
like-
listen, man. When he came in, I saw everything, man. He walked in with a duffel bag, and I was like, oh. And then I just started like going the other way. Then I saw him pull it out, and as I ran this way, everyone I ran by, I was like, hey, come on, let's go this way. Like, but you know, you got people. What is that?
Yeah.
What's going
Not
on?
me,
there?
boy. I activate. I didn't. It would have been a drill. I would have been gone.
They say
boy.
it's a joke, but black niggas don't be playing that.
Yeah, boy, that's not no
a
joke.
nigga
We
running.
really run.
Say you see
I
a couple
see
people
two.
run out.
If I see two
You
niggas
just start
run, like
running.
one
Yeah.
take off
Yeah.
and then another
Everybody
one look
finna
and then
take
take off, I'm taking off too.
Yeah.
And then we gonna find out what we took off from over there.
Later.
All right, man. Like I do every episode, I just ask you guys to give us just a good like. We appreciate all the views and all the.
How you feel about this? How y'all feel about the situation? With
When it comes to our platform, you know, I think sharing it is the most important thing to get it out there, to make more people see it.
And we're gonna appreciate every single one of y'all for subscribing and telling whoever y'all told to subscribe. Help us spread the word, because I feel like it's a lot of good content and a lot of good things. A lot of people either wanted to say or should have said, or just a lot of good ideas that a lot of people might even want to hear or didn't even think of. So just please subscribe and hit the post notification button.
We're gonna start the going live so they can ask questions. We'll keep them posted though.
Okay.
We'll put it on the Instagram page.
Gotcha.
So y'all get ready. And anything else for you, young man?
Juneteenth coming up. That's it.